What's good, my nieces and nephews around the globe? It's your boy, Uncle Willie San, with another new episode of The Cozy Corner. Now, usually we'd hop right into, my new pickup, what I got. I don't have anything new. The collection is the same, getting stuff every week is going to kind of be hard because, I got to save money too. I also want to save money for other things I want to purchase for the channel, for different fits, stuff like that. But, since I don't have a new pickup for you guys, we can hop straight into Is It Worth the Racks with my package from Culture Kings. Now, I'm super excited about this. If you've been on their website, you know that they have like a lot of anime style t-shirts, but I'm one of those people that's like a quality stickler. Like, I want to feel the t-shirt. I want to know that it's not going to just the design's not just going to crack after one wash. Stuff like that. And, my first impression, first of all, I dig that they have their own shipment bags. I think that's awesome. It's just like, getting a shipment bag from Nike. You have a Nike package chilling right there because they have their own bag. I really do dig it. It's like I just went shopping, but really it's just a package pickup. And they are located in Australia. So when you get something from them, it is going to have to clear customs. It didn't really make me wait all that long. I think it was like 2 weeks and I got this bad boy, but I can't really complain. I think that the clothes is going to be worth it. Without further ado, let's tear this open. Well, actually, by the magic of television, they're already on the rack. Look at that. Convenient, ain't it? Now, I'm going to start with the last t-shirt right here. And, let me get into these two. Culture Kings has like a lot of different brands on their website. So I went with two different brands. Two of these are American Thrift, and then two of these are Goat Crew. This first t-shirt in the back here, Tokyo Ghoul Ken Kaneki. It's got that acid wash, like old t-shirt type of feel to it, with like a really dope design. I love how it's split where it's like, just regular him, and then him as the eye patch ghoul. Why they named him that, I'll never know. Very, very dope t-shirt. And it's like, it's supposed to be acid washed like that because you flip on the inside and then look, it's like a brand new black t-shirt. I really like this aesthetic. It's very big. It's very spacious. I like that in a nice t-shirt. You know what I mean? I really dig it. This second one is American Thrift. That one was Goat Crew. This is Akira. If you've seen this movie is wild. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those really, really great cult classic movies. I love the front of this, him holding the blaster, the big bloated title in red. This shirt, honestly, it looks like, the color, it looks like somebody washed it with a red something, but the way it hits with the logo, him on the front, and then him with the bike on the back, this legendary scene if you watch this movie. This scene is iconic, you know what I mean? That jacket is iconic. People, quote the little saying on that with that pill all the time. I just really, really like this shirt. The color was a little weird for me at first, but I think I could really get this off and really do something dope. And again, compared to the Go Crew stuff, these American Thrift t-shirts are cut a little bit bigger. Like the Go Crew one, the sleeve, it'll come mostly down almost into the bend of my arm. But these American Thrift ones go right into the bend, past it a little bit into my forearm. And honestly, little homie, big clothes. I like it. I don't mind it. I enjoy the room. I enjoy the space. The second Go Crew t-shirt is Attack on Titan. You already know what's going off. We're waiting for the second part of the final season coming in spring of 2022. Disrespectful. But it is what it is. You want to take your time with what you love. I ain't mad at it. And you know what this scene is. This is Eren and Reina going at it right here. Look at that. Look at that. You have the Armored Titan. You have the Attack Titan. Look at them just squared up in the front of the shirt. And then you flip it over to the back. And we all know this scene. When the wall crumbled and we all found out there were Titans in that wall. I love this. And I love how they did the all red. Because I feel like if they would have did it in this black and white, it would have just been too much. But I really like how they separated the colors. I feel like this shirt came out really dope. And again, it's one of those acid wash where it's it's still a regular black t-shirt. It just made it look older on the outside. I really, really dig it. I can't wait to get this one off. But the one I'm really excited about the one I can't stop looking at because I'm going to wear it sooner or later, is this American Thrift Astro Boy t-shirt. This thing is thick. It is oversized. It is perfect. I love it. Look at him. Look at him. Half him, half schematic. You get the full schematic on the back. Look at those blueprints of Astro Boy. Just faded in. I think it goes great with the aesthetic of the t-shirt. I can't wait to get these off in an outfit, in an anime fit of the week, in my regular everyday life. It's just going to be a great time. And, you know, I haven't washed any of these shirts yet. You know, I wore the Ken Kaneki one to, like, one of my homies' cribs who was watching the fight night. But, honestly, I have no real complaints about these. I still have to wash them. I'm going to get back to y'all on that. You know, that's a big reveal for me if a shirt can last through a wash, if the design cracks, if it shrinks, little things like that that really make me say, yeah, I'll spend my money here, or nah, I shouldn't spend my money there. It's not worth it. But overall, I really can't complain about these shirts. I'm excited to shop at Culture Kings again. I saw their ad on YouTube where it's just like a bunch of celebrities pull up there and it just looks live. Maybe one day when I'm in Australia, I'm gonna have to pull up there IRL. But until then, I'm gonna be buying your stuff. You've sold me. This shirt alone sold me. I'm with it. And now that we've gotten the racks out of the way, by the way, if you couldn't tell, the Astro Boy t-shirt's kind of my favorite. I can't wait to put that bad boy on, flexing it a little bit. But now that we've gotten that out the way, time for your homework. You know, that little anime homework I give you every week. And this week we're starting off with a really great show that I found on the internet by accident one day. It's called Blood Blockade Battlefront. Say that 5 times fast. You can't, because it's very hard. It is what it is. And the show itself is stupid hard. It's so great. It's got everything I look for. Action, adventure, plot, comedy. It's scored really well, which means the music hits like different all the time. Each episode usually has that little twist in it, and it's very short. There's only 2 seasons of it. They're 13 episodes each. And yes, in their second season, they had the audacity to add another B into the title. Blood Blockade Battlefront and Beyond. Why? I don't know. They probably just wanted to make the title a little bit harder to say. But it's brought to us by the same people that brought us Trigun.
Well, did I work off the donuts and the $10 double dollars?
And it follows a young boy by the name of Leonardo Watch. Now, Leonardo Watch lives in the U.S. And one day he is visiting, what is called, it's New York City, but it's not called New York City anymore. So basically there's this great cataclysm that happened, and now the spirit world and monsters and stuff kind of collided with New York City. There's this giant fog around New York City now, where it's like you can't really get inside. And it's no longer called New York City, it's called Hell Salem's Lot. All types of craziness happens. Like if you thought New York was crazy to begin with, you gotta watch this show, because they up the ante on it by like 10, 20. It's a great show. But back to my point, Leonardo is visiting Hell Salem's Lot because he's looking for something. What is that? The secret organization of Libra. Now, these guys are all like monster hunters that have all joined together and try to keep the peace in Hell Salem's Lot, because there's a lot of crazy stuff that happens every day. Literally. Each episode has some type of new crazy activity that they get thrown into, that they're trying to fight. Another new monster. There's the King of Depravity, who just literally takes over every TV screen in the city and then broadcasts his mad rants. And then it's like, oh yeah, by the way, I unleashed a new monster on the city today. Have fun, and then cuts out.
Of course.
Well, hello. It's been a while. Don't tell me you've forgotten the most sadistic freak of Hell Salem's Lot. It's me, Thempt, the King of Depravity. So, how's everyone doing out there these days?
It's one of the most chaotic, crazy, fun shows that you will ever sit and binge. And I guarantee you will binge it, because it's got great content. But as I said, Leonardo's looking for the secret society of Libra. They all fight monsters, keep the peace. And the reason he's looking for them is because Leonardo has a secret. Leonardo was bestowed the the all-seeing eyes of the gods. Now these things have a bunch of crazy powers. He can see through illusion magic. He can take over people's eyes and make them see whatever he wants. He's got a list of crazy powers that grow as the show goes on. But the way he got the eyes is really wild. Basically, he's with his little sister and his parents looking over at Hell Salem's lot. And boom, this giant, like, god thing appears. Just to him and his sister. And he says, which one of you will bear witness?
That's when it happened. It materialized right in front of us.
You must choose. Which one of you two will bear witness?
We did.
Now, they don't know what he's talking about, and Leo gets shook. Like, freezes up, doesn't know what to do, sweating, stumbling through his words, and his little sister rolls up in her wheelchair and says, you can take my eyes. Basically, that god was like, yeah, one of you gets the all-seeing eyes of the gods, and one of you guys gets your eyes snatched and can't see nothing. And because Leo was too much of a puss to say anything, his little sister gets his eye snatched, or her eye snatched. So now, he's trying to figure out a way to restore her eyesight, which brings him to Libra. Now he makes a bunch of great friends, like Zap. Zap is one of my favorite characters. He's wild, he's inappropriate, he says the craziest of things. He's a horn dog, he's hilarious. He's a great, great character. Then you've got Klaus Van Reinhertz. He's the leader of Libra. He's not somebody you want to fuck with. He's different. He cares about his people. He cares about everybody in the squad. He goes above and beyond to make sure they are all safe and all ready for their missions. Now there's a list of other characters. You have their butler. You've got, Zed, who comes in later. You've got Mad Dog. There's a bunch of different characters. And the best part about all of them is they all use their blood in some type of way as their weapon. For example, Zap has his Big Dipper style. It's one of the sickest things you've ever seen. It's a sword made completely out of his blood. He's got these strings that make him move high speed. And then at the end of it, when you think he's done and he wraps up whatever he's wrapping up in his strings, he can light them shits on fire and blow them up. It's one of the coolest shows. I can't express to you how much this show is. Like, how cool it is. And you know why their weapons are made out of blood? Because they're all ex-vampire hunters. Yes, vampires become a very big part of this series. More in the second season, but it's a great, great show regardless. Again, only 26 episodes between the two seasons. You guys will love it. It's got so much great content. The show itself, I'm obsessed with it. I love it. I go back every time and watch it every now and then, and it just hits every time. Every time. I can't say enough good things about this show. I wish I had figures, a shirt, something. I'm still on the look. But for right now, go watch that. It's on Funimation. I know you have a Funimation account. You have a Crunchyroll account. You got Funimation. You probably got Hulu. HBO Max has anime now. You can go find this. It's not that hard. I promise. Now that you have your homework to go check out Blood Blockade Battlefront, and the second season Blood Blockade Battlefront and beyond, go check it out and then tell me what you think. Load up the comments. Hit me up on my social media at Uncle Willie San. UNC Willie San. Like, it's real easy. You guys can find me. Tell me what you think. I want to know, because this show is one of my favorites. It really, really is. If you couldn't tell by this video and how long I've been talking about it, it is one of my favorites. So go find that. Now that we're done with your homework for the week, which I will be checking, we're going to send you that way for the next Anime Fit of the Week. Peace. Who ready to get fly with the Uncle Willie San? Because you see the fit, and now you see the new close-up cam we've been working on. Yeah, you saw it. The Air Force One's all white. The Hunter Hypeland sweatpants. And I paired it with an Antisocial Social Club t-shirt. Now, this fit raised a lot of controversy in my crib just because my girl was like, that's too many spiders. And I told her, go sit down somewhere. I got the drip. Just pay attention and get the views up, you heard? Later. Peace.